You've been swallowed. You've been swallowed up. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And child, while we sitting around here about to have a conversation, I was like, what's going on? And I'm looking, I see that Claudia Jordan, honey, she's live right now. So, we got to just check in. But y'all know first thing first, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, okay? Because, but yeah, let's just get into it, because I was like, what's happening? Is she live right now? What's she saying?
Or you can email me at claudiajordan7@AOL, and we can get you on the roster of people that want to have. Oh, that's so awesome. Anybody want to volunteer their time for hair, makeup, please let me know. And we would love to build our team. Yes. We're going to make like at least 10, maybe 20 young ladies really happy and beautiful. Okay, y'all. Mwah. Love y'all. Thank you for supporting. Make sure you watch TGIF tonight, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 8 p.m. on the East, 7 p.m. Central Time. And then the replay comes on tomorrow, 9 a.m. on the West Coast, 11 a.m. Central, noon on the East Coast. And we still have guest host Flame Monroe on, and who's been an absolute joy and great, fantastic energy. Anyways, thank you so much for supporting, and I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. Also, make sure you set your DVRs for February 26th.
It was a good time. I thought she was talking about the stuff we were talking about. It ain't that. Hopefully she would not AOL. Child, not AOL. Is it AOL? I don't know. But y'all know, thank y'all for being around here. Okay, look, notifications is on. Okay, they are on and stuff. Now, I, do not make no news. Okay, all I can do on any given day is, share what's going on, and that's about it. Okay, but hi to everybody. Hi to everyone and stuff. I hope y'all having a great Thursday. I was already live earlier today. We had a conversation about Martell Hope and the explanation of his charges. Okay, so if you have not done so already, go ahead and check out that as well. Okay, but today is this live right now. Okay, now let me see. I'm trying to say hello to the people that is here for right now. Hi. I tried to make it at 5:15 for those who get off work at 5 o'clock, but we are here. And y'all know Funky said it first before that he don't make the news. He just reports it. I'm just trying to report it too. I'm trying to report it too, whatever, that's it. And yesterday, she went live a few times about some things. We're going to watch that and have a conversation about it, okay? But tonight at 9 p.m., I will be live at 9 p.m. tonight for our regular goth chat, okay, for other topics that is outside of Love and Huntsville, that is outside of TGIF and Funky Dineva and that stuff. I want to keep stuff separate because it's a lot going on, and I want to keep things separate so y'all can see what's what and who's who, okay? Now, I am here. Hi. Hello. How you doing? I'm going, okay? I'm popping on and off camera as we go along, okay? Now, let's get into a few things. First things first, again, make sure to like the video, to comment in the comment section, to share the video, please, and thank you. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok at the top. And y'all know to subscribe, okay? So, yesterday, we was basically this whole this whole thing that's been going on has been about Funky who quit the show and then what has happened from there. And this week, honey, every day it's been something, a new live, a new conversation, a new shady comment, calling folks out. Now, yesterday the whole thing was about Funky not even calling out by name. This issue is not with Flame Monroe, no ma'am, no sir. It was Claudia Jordan, okay? And so when Funky said, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at her. I said, well, for what? Now, he ain't said for what yet, but I feel like Claudia kind of spoke on things, and I said, oh, could this would it be? I don't know. But we're going to watch. So let's get the L part out the way, okay? Because you see, the things say, Claudia responded to Funky Dineva claims about being blindsided, but also she unfollows Al Reynolds. Now, I said, girl, not you unfollowing your coworker. But that happens, okay? But this is the thing. They are currently on a show together, okay? Now, again, Claudia, which is live, I don't know if she's going to say it live or not. If she do, I'll try to get to it later on, but I can't see what to say. But when I went around here on my social media, and I said, Claudia unfollow Al. I said, y'all sure? Are we sure it's what? And I said, I think that's what happened. So when you go to Claudia's, is she still live? Child, why is she live still? Is it something or nothing?
So, I have good intentions. And, I'm kind of used to this at this point, unfortunately, being the fall guy. But we're going to move on. All right? We're going to move on. Y'all be easy. And can I have a political segment on the show? Yeah, we're going to definitely highlight a lot of political stuff. It's an election year. We have to. We'd be socially irresponsible if we did not. So absolutely. Make sure you watch the MLK episode this Monday. Although it is a holiday, we will be giving you a new show on Monday. So make sure you tune into that. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna try to do some squats and get this hair together before the show tonight. All right, love y'all. Thank you. Mwah. Read these comments before I leave.
Girl, is you leaving or staying? Nah.
No, I didn't shade anybody on my show. Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello from Michigan. Talk more about the elections. Okay.
We don't need y'all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. I don't want them doing political stuff. I don't want TGIF doing nothing political. Y'all can handle regular topics.
I got good hair. My hair's crimped, but crimping, it kind of like, it's cute for like the first couple days, but then it starts to fall apart. So I kind of want to take out these micro links and do some nice ponytails because these are kind of they falling out already. My hair is
I feel like when I pick off, she's gonna say something about whatever.
I love her vibe. Bye.
Okay, thank you. I'm like, be gone, girl, be gone. Anyway, okay. Well, she said she said she wasn't shading nobody. I don't know, but however, when you got her following, and I was putting in, Al Reynolds, I said, oh, well, that's different. So I do feel like the fact that they are currently on the show together, they seemingly, well, I know political stuff. They no. They can't handle regular topics. Okay, the fact that Al Reynolds said that Nia Long should stay with a cheating man, I don't need your opinions on political stuff. If you think that women should stay with cheating men when they choose to leave, okay? Anybody who don't know that women have the choice to leave when they want to leave and they ain't got to stay, if you can't accept that as a fact, I don't need now pause of your political opinion. No. Mm-mm. You can't handle regular topics. We have some political things should be left to political people. Okay. Anyway, that's on that. So she's not. I don't think she. I know she's not following Funky, and she's not following Funky. But when I went to Al's page, Al is still following Claudia and Funky, child. At that case, so he's following Claudia and her YouTube channel thing. Now the get you gotcha is when Funky Dineva said the other day how they round here trying to get on YouTube because Claudia had started her own YouTube page recently. Okay. I said, does Al have a YouTube page? And I said, Al, not you having a YouTube page. Now, first of all, because we getting on things, okay. Al got onto the blogs. Al was on the blogs because of what he said about Nia Long. Okay, it was covered on the Shade Room and all this and that. And Al put on his stories 19 hours ago. I said what I said. I'm like, okay, we know. You said that. You said that women should stay with cheating men because they should just do that. And I was like, get out my damn face. However, Al then posted, I said, oh, Al he got a YouTube. Oh, Al got a YouTube. Oh, what kind of YouTube stuff Al got? I said, oh, he got a whole little subscribe. Look, make your money, honey. Don't let it make you. And I said, wait, is it a real YouTube page? Is it really round here? Is that what he's doing? And then I said, oh, it's here. It's here. Now, ain't no content here. And I am a firm believer in this as a YouTuber. You should not promote a page when you have no content. Because if someone go to your page, ain't shit there. You know what I'm saying? The key to it is once you promote, can you imagine somebody promoting their new store and ain't got no clothes to be sold, no shoes, no nothing? How do you promote your business that nobody can patronize? How and why would you promote a YouTube channel with no content? Now, he got 578 subscribers. He's close to the 1,000 because on YouTube you have to have 1,000. I think it's 1,000. It's 1,000 subscribers. I think it's 4,000 watch hours before you can apply to be a monetized channel. So if you want to hear Al's solo dolo opinion on this, that, or the other, okay, whether it be him on fashion, him on women, him on whatever it is that y'all love Al for, go subscribe to Al's YouTube channel, okay, for him to YouTube with y'all, okay? But I don't understand. This child started it 2 days ago, but in 2 days, he got 578 people. That's amazing. That's a good feat. Because I know for some people, for some regular folk, when they start a channel, it takes them time to get, more followers. It takes time for that. Okay. Now, I don't know what he's going to do, though. I don't. But y'all can go, watch his stuff in y'all spare time or solo dolo together as a group or whatever you're going to do. But back to here, he is still following Claudia. He is still following Funky. But Claudia said, bitch, not today, not on my watch. So that makes us want to ask the question, is there, some kind of issue between him and Claudia? Oh, she said, wait a minute, she saved it, y'all. Let me get it down here. Let's get it, because I don't know how long it is. Because y'all know when folks save stuff, they be saving it and taking it away. And we can get into this later on a thing. Oh, it's only 11. Y'all, it's only 11 minutes. Y'all won't listen right now? It's only 11 minutes. Y'all won't listen? Say yes or no in the chat real fast. Y'all won't listen to this thing to see what she said? Because I have other things as well. But let me see if it's worth it.
Meeting with my girls last night. Some of y'all know I have a production company, CCR Productions for Life.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait for y'all to say because it'll be a little time in between. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's get into it. Let's get swallowed. Let's get swallowed up.
Hey guys and girls, how are you today on this fine Thursday? I'm just doing some work on my.
Now, if y'all talking and saying stuff, I'm not on my screen, so I ain't gonna be able to see it because I need to be able to pause when I need to pause. So I'm on a different screen, so I can't. If y'all say something, I can't see it, but I love y'all nonetheless. Okay. Now, this is what she's saying today, not what she said yesterday when she was on live and got caught on live and she deleted it or whatever. So this sit down, what she's saying today, plans is planned. What we're gonna watch for what she said yesterday was what she said in the moment or whatever that maybe she's trying to cover up, not cover up, but explain more in detail. Okay, let's listen.
My computer, and why don't you just tap in with you guys? So I had a meeting with my girls last night. Some of y'all know I have a production company, CCR Productions, for live events, and me and my other girls, Sabrina, Missy, and Chancey, we're also talking about things we planning out 2024, the things we want to do. Thank you, Cairo McIntosh. Thank you. And, just things we want to do in quarter one, quarter two.
Okay.
So I just want to give you guys a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
We will be looking for women, young ladies actually, that are in need for prom dresses for this prom season.
But girl, we don't care about prom season. No tea, no shade.
Recommendations. I will be setting up. We will be setting up some kind of website where you can submit your submissions, but we're definitely going to start in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Girl, I'm not in Dallas.
That is doing really well, but just needs a little help. We don't want to give her like hand-me-downs or stuff that.
Look, no tea, no shade, no tea, no shade, no tea, no shade. That ain't why we here. That ain't why we here.
We definitely want to give.
But I know she discussed the funky stuff. So I'm trying to see if I can pause it and let it be. That's how I be downloading stuff and letting it go.
Message, and it should be something that you can look fondly upon and be like, "Damn, that was a beautiful night." And you shouldn't have to beg for a gown
or have somebody begging on their YouTube on their channel thing about people donating
to cover.
Okay, this is dress stuff. We don't care about dress stuff.
Maybe more, depending on how big this thing gets. But we don't want to just cover the dress. I want to take care of everything. Hair, makeup, shoes.
Girl, but this what people do. They get you, this is clickbait.
JH never FLM. Are you for or against LGBTQ? Let me know right now. What? Of course I'm for. What are you talking about? Of course. You see how I vote and how I move in real life. But listen, yes, it's obvious. Anyways, so that's gonna be one of the things we're gonna be doing, and that's gonna be prom season like April, May. So just start spinning your wheels and thinking like who you want to submit, and who you know of. We also will be doing a giveaway.
Girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. She discussed the other thing. I feel like I have to download it and cut it down, okay? Because I don't have time for that. I don't want to get to 11 minutes and it's about people dresses. And no tea, no shade, because I think people need to be donated to. I know people need dresses and all that stuff. That's a great thing to behold. But I feel like that ain't what we're here for, okay? We're not here for that. And, I just feel like, I just feel like no. No. Okay. 11 minutes of stuff.
Hey guys,
let me see.
And email me at Claudia. So lots of other things coming up where I can.
No, I'll cut that down later. Let's get into what she said yesterday, because that's what we're here for. Okay, let me stop that and add this in. So yesterday, this was after the Fox Soul TGIF episode. This was after Funky was around there. This is after Funky was on live. So I had to put it in three things. Okay, three whole things. Because she was live 4 days ago. Well, not maybe 5 days ago. She was live 5 days ago discussing Funky leaving and that. And this was the nice oh yeah, we good. So the first part y'all gonna see is her discussing things before Funky started going live and how she felt initially. This was her just responding to the little scuttlebutt that there was something going on because of them bringing on Flame Monroe. Okay, then it's gonna be her live from yesterday. So let's listen up.
Okay, I think we are. Is there a slightest possibility you can convince Funky to come back? Listen, we want him to come back. Everyone wanted him to come back. Tell him to stop posting crazy shit on his page, though. It's not helping the network. Like, when I go to them and say, hey, they be like mad. Like, you can't post certain things and then you can't disparage his job and then think they don't want to have you back. So please tell him to be easy, relax. So this is actually a show, like, we love our original 3. Please.
So I'm like, girl, really? Let's see what day that was from. Let's see what day that was from. That was 5 days ago. 5 days ago, that stuff she said 5 days ago. So it's like, if 5 days ago things was cool, but now all of a sudden it's blood in the water. It is blood in the water. But her saying, tell him to stop posting things about the network. That's when he was posting about they being cheap and they want back the microphone. So we want him back. I can't get him back if he ever talking cash money stuff about this or that. I said, okay.
We love our.
And could that be something? That's a bad pause. Could that be something that Funky was saying? See, y'all around here being shady or whatever. That's my signal being done. Y'all around here being shady or whatever. And that's what I don't like. Okay. Because we don't want that here. You know what I'm saying? But it can go either way.
3. All right. So, yeah. Like, when you leave a job, it's important to leave it in a proper way where if you do change your mind because maybe you were emotional in your feelings or you change your mind, you will, the door will still be open. You know what I mean? The door will still be open. Of course, we all want him to come back. He's great. I wanted you on the... We can't fight for Funky. He has to fight for himself. He has to want to do it because he wanted to,
You see, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to what, Claudia? He didn't want to what, Claudia?
The door will still be open. You know what I mean? The door will still be open. Of course, we all want him to come back. He's great. I wanted you on the... We can't fight for Funky. He has to fight for himself. He has to want to do it because he wanted to, no, he posted about the microphone today, about the company wanting the equipment back. That's standard. All shows do that. Like, all companies, if they give you a laptop to work, they want it back. But he took it down. Well, I'm glad he did, because he's classier than that. I'm sure it just feels weird. Like you've been doing something every day pretty much for years, and you have a routine. It's going to feel weird. So... You don't think it's sad for us too? I mean, we were really getting into our groove and we thought we were all committed equally.
Mm-hmm.
Foxhole does put up good money. That's the thing now. Like, they do.
Her saying Foxhole pays good money. See, she was saying that before Funky told us they got paid. Well, at least Funky got paid because he can speak for himself. That he was getting paid $250,000 a year. So her saying, because again, when Funky first said the money wasn't right, no one knew how much they was getting paid. So when he said the money went right, we did not know he was getting paid $250,000 a year. So yeah, him walking away, even though that's not chump change, well, I guess that's not chump change to them because he left.
We all want him back. Y'all keep saying they gotta pay us more, and y'all don't even know how much we get paid.
We know now. We know how much he was getting. We know that amount because finding out that it's that much, I'm like, child.
We love the 3 of us together too. Like, you don't think we're sad? Like, the chemistry was like unmatched. The reason why people love the show was the chemistry with the 3 of us. It's not for one. It's not for just him. It's not for just me. It's not for just Al. It's the combination of the 3 of us, and that's what was the magic. So, that's very hard to duplicate. When I was gone 3 weeks, I was going crazy, and it was like, fuck this show. And, it's a huge difference when a piece is missing, because it's not based on one person. It's based on the collective, because y'all already had his channel to follow, okay? But
Now that's true. I always feel like once people come together, it is about the collective. But even in certain collectives, there sometimes is one person who has a bigger following, who has been doing it longer. And Funky Dineva had been doing this YouTube space, this commentary space longer than both Al and Claudia. And even when folks saying, well, he was on Fox Soul and the Fox Soul wasn't getting, 14,000, 15,000, 18,000 the views that the live watchers that Funky is getting now. And I feel like people don't understand that Funky wasn't going live on his own channel before now. Funky had not been live on his channel, and I don't know how long. And even before then, it wasn't really on any consistent basis. So a lot of YouTubers don't realize that if you are a big time YouTuber and you go live, your viewers will tune in the masses because they support you. You know what I'm saying? And when you have such a following as him, that's what it was. I don't feel like people cared much about Funky on Fox Soul because some folk only like Funky. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people who have huge followings are all the people who follow you on your page or sometimes won't come and watch something else you're doing. And I feel like, there were a few people on that side that was coming from Funky. However, I feel like they can't compare Funky being live on Fox Soul with him and Claudia with those topics and how as sometimes, not all the time, he had to calm himself down and not be Funky Dineva. He was Funky Dineva on Fox Soul. But when he was going live on his own channel and just being his old child mess itself, but mess mixed into commentary, conversation, comedy, and all that stuff, it's just different. He did not bring tens of thousands of live watchers on their platform, but seeing him do it on his own platform proves his point.
Then it was a different vibe on the show with the three of us. It's a different light. So I would have my channel and get my shit out there and make that check, and then I would have this check because it's in, this also comes with other opportunities. Like you get to do Dish Nation and some other things, and being the Fox family. So I'm hoping that there's a change of heart because I love what we built. I do. Okay, Larry Menendez, what's up? Well, the girl this week was in the family, you guys, and we were kind of caught off guard. We didn't know this was going to happen until like super last minute while we're on vacation, so we had to kind of scramble. And Carolina's sweetheart, she did amazing for me while I was gone.
Now, I hear that I first saying they had to scramble. That's why I put up, that they were blindsided, because usually if somebody, quits a job, they leave a job or whatever, and they give you 2-3 weeks notice or whatever, you know what's coming up. You can plan for whatever, or at least if you talk to the people that you work with. Okay, so hers and I blindsided. I'm like, was you? And I agree. He's been posting at least monthly for a while and not going live. And even in this monthly post, it's very sporadic. Just out the blue, he would have a video about something. And recently, as of right now, he's being consistent with he's posting weekly. It ain't monthly. It's coming. He's active on his social media as well. And it seemed like he's doing what he said he should have been doing the whole time, putting the time into his own thing. But again, Claudia is saying, we found out over while on vacation, we had to scramble to get somebody to replace him because it was a last minute thing. We didn't know nothing. Blindsided.
Okay, Larry Menendez, what's up? Well, the girl this week was in the family, you guys, and we were kind of caught off guard. We didn't know this was going to happen until like super last minute while we're on vacation, so we had to kind of scramble. And Carolina's sweetheart, she did amazing for me while I was gone. And then you heard the girl tell her story about the apartment complex being burnt down. I'm glad she can come and make a few $1,000s and sit in with us and hang out. So, don't be so hard on her. And she, she's a sweetheart. She jumped in. I feel he was tired about talking about petty stuff. No, he talks about the same stuff on his channel. What are you talking about?
I will say this though, it's a difference in talking about stuff on your own channel in your own time than it is talking about stuff on a panel. Because on a panel, you only have so much time. It's also other folks' opinions. You then have debates. Sometimes debates can get, tiring, or they can get, you can get fed up or whatever. So even talk about certain topics within the group versus solo dolo, sometimes solo dolo it's less aggravating because it's just your opinion. You're not having to defend it in the moment. So even whatever Claudia and or Al discuss on their own YouTube channel, it may be different because they're not having to, debate with whoever else's opinion.
The show didn't mess with the chemistry. It was not Foxhole that messed with the chemistry. We all been on that same rate since June. Okay? We keep it in a buck. We all agreed to that rate in June.
Now, we knew that because Funky told us beforehand that he signed a 6-month contract. So Claudia's saying we all signed on in June. We all signed for that amount of money in June. And Funky said what they did not know was he didn't sign a full year contract. He signed a 6-month contract, meaning his contract was going to be up at the end of the year. So I feel like even her saying we all signed on for that amount of money, and it's true, y'all did, but it seems you and Al signed on for longer. So I feel like how much control does Claudia even have over things that she did not know? Hey, Funky signed on, yes, but he only signed on for 6 months. So it's like if it was your show and you have that much control or whatever, and you're also helping to find someone to replace Funky, I do wonder why did no one else say, y'all know Funky only signed on for 6 months. Y'all know that, right? He signed on for 6 months. And sometimes you will sign on for a short time to see how things go. You will sign on for, is that how long they've been up for 5 days? How long they been there for 5 days? That's the part. Because if the contract changed in June of last year, is that when they went to the 5 days a week versus doing 2 days a week? You know what I'm saying?
And nobody left. We all got that daily rate cut in June, but the weekly went up.
So again, like you said before, they were getting paid, for example, $20 when they were doing it, per day. And then once they went to weekly, the weekly changed. So Claudia's saying in June, let me rewind so I can get it right now. What she said?
On that same rate since June. Okay? We keep it in a buck. We all agreed to that rate in June. And then nobody left. We all got that daily rate cut in June.
So the daily rate was cut in June. He told us that. And that the weekly rate went up.
The weekly went up.
Because getting paid for 2 days a week versus being paid 5 days a week is different.
So that wasn't something that just Foxhole just did. It was, listen, I'm not going to speak on someone else's contract because that's his business. But I don't want to have y'all sit here and just drag me or drag Al or drag Foxhole. Drag them when they're wrong or when they've done something. You know what I mean? And I'll be the first one to do that. But
don't drag me. Don't drag Al. Don't drag the show. Maybe drag Funky. I don't know. Because her thing is we didn't leave. He left. Why drag us? I'm like, because he's saying it was your fault, Claudia.
Okay, y'all. Like, he's wanted. He's part of the family. We love him. We want him. But I can't force him to do it. Can't force him to want to do it. I think he'll miss us. We already miss him. We had fun. That shit was fun. We have so many inside jokes and moments. Like, I know we created a classic. Like, we created something that was not out there. You know what I mean?
So again, that was what she said 5 days ago. Even how they want him back, how, this and that and that and this. That was then. But again, that was before Funky went live on his YouTube channel. So something happened from then until Tuesday when Funky said, I got your card. I'm going live every day, same time, same place. Get out my face. Now this, what we're going to see now is what she was saying on her live last night. After Funky was on his live and after Foxhole. Our friends are there too. I'm not saying ignore them, but again, I only clip together what I can clip together.
Oh shit, they want to know.
They want to know what?
They just funky.
No, we've all taken a bath. No Funky here.
We love Funky.
We do. He's amazing. He's an amazing talent.
Yeah, we love Funky.
He was so amazing that I brought him to Foxhole and gave him a good job.
Catch the shade of it all. We love Funky. He was great. He was so great. brought him to Foxhole and gave him a job. I was like, honey, now while some may not see that as shade, but still saying, bitch, I got you that job. That was me. It wasn't you. It was me.
No, we've all taken a bath. No funky here.
We love Funky.
He's amazing. He's an amazing talent.
Yeah, we love Funky.
He was so amazing that I brought him to Foxhole and gave him a good job.
And gave him a good job. Tell Cersei it was me. Oh, I gotta watch it again. I gotta get back in the game of thoughts. Look, I want to repeat, and we know this phrase it became famous from Funky Senate. I don't make the news. I'm just reporting it, okay? And Claudia on live last night in her own house, in the sanctity of her boudoir, of her house, and how she felt. And again, that's why I say we have people be on live saying things, and then they don't save it, but people be doing what? Recording it. And, to me, is it shady? Yes. Could it also be true? Yes. Because we all know, now some folks said Claudia stole this idea from Nene, because Nene said the read session. Okay, we seen Nene do that unsuccessfully on her IG thing. So Claudia then taking this idea to Foxhole, having her, and y'all know initially the people it was Claudia, Al, Funky, and Gary with a T. So that was Claudia, a straight woman, with 3 gay men, because I think Al is, if he's not gay, he bisexual. Okay. Discussing the stuff. We did hear Nene had that suggestion first. Okay, and y'all know Nene and the lady, you know what I'm saying? So if Claudia had the connections to get to Foxhole, because she was already on Cocktails with Queens, and then she said, hey, we should do this other show, TGIF, which is a play on Thank God It's Friday, because it used to be live, I think on Fridays. Or was it Wednesdays? I don't know. But it was Claudia and 3 gay men. And then, when he left, and then it was just them 2, meaning Al and Funky. So if her point is, I brought him round here, well, ma'am, she brought him round now.
2 shall pass, you guys.
We're not going to talk about him.
We're not.
Not this night. No, we're not.
I mean, they did talk about him.
The Lord will prepare our table.
Not me, girl.
So I'm going to have
They said let's replace Funky with Tokyo Tony.
Let's not talk about him at all.
Oh, no.
Let's not talk about him at all.
Okay. But we do.
Let's not talk about him at all. And I'm like, but this is the part that I feel is even shadier. If Claudia really did not want to discuss Funky, her friends would know that. And the comments in the comment section about Funky would be ignored. You can't be on your IG live or whatever live it is, okay, and say, hey, let's not talk about Funky Dineva. But then the person holding the phone keeps talking about Funky. Because if Claudia did not want to talk about Funky, Claudia, that friend ain't no friend. Because my friends know if I do not want to discuss something, they don't bring it up. They damn sure won't bring it up on camera. Hell, the fact that nobody has ever said Cam's real name, proof. Okay, good friends can keep your private life secret. It can keep your friendship secret. It can keep any bullshit that's at bay secret. So Claudia saying, let's not talk about him. He was great. I got him a job. Girl, the conversation would not proceed. So to me, your friends know, you want him to be discussed. You just don't want to be the one to bring it up. We can. But you can't. And I'm not saying Claudia may not want to be a mess. But you can't be sent out your mouth, let's not discuss him. We not discussing him. But then y'all keep, have a little bit of conversation. Because We've seen we've seen Mel be on a full live after accusing Martell of revenge P and not address that man. We've seen Cold-Star, as Cold-Star is as she is, have lives where she will fully ignore Sheree's fans, Mel's fans, Martell's other girlfriends, and she will fully ignore stuff and not discuss it because you want to seem like you don't want to talk about it, okay? But I'm like, Claudia, y'all keep talking though.
Love Funky.
Listen, he moved on and there's no bad blood, so let's just move on.
Yeah.
There's no bad blood over here, so I'm not interested.
It's no bad. Let me rewind because she's talking about fast. That's why I could not speed up the voices. She said it's no bad blood, not over here.
Place Funky with Tokyo Tony.
Let's not talk about him at all.
Oh, no.
Let's not talk about him at all.
Okay. But we do love Funky.
Listen, he moved on and there's no bad blood, so let's just move on.
Yeah.
There's no bad blood over here, so I'm not interested.
It's no bad blood over here, so I'm not interested. That would have been the last thing I said at all.
Act like y'all are like 3 weeks ago when y'all used to talk about real stuff.
Oh, Tito's, I mean.
Why did you unfollow? I unfollow when I don't want to see people. I don't want. Listen.
Who said
Stop.
Because she unfollowed Al. Well, she also don't follow Funky even no more. But she unfollowed Al.
Don't worry about what I unfollowed. Don't worry about it. We're not going to say. I am very protective of my peace. These are my girls right here, and I have a few more. I follow because he's talking shit about me. That's why I don't want to even be.
So she was reading a comment that asked her why did she unfollow, and she said because he talking shit about me. Let me rewind a little bit. Again, it's a lot of noise in the background, so I could not do nothing about that. But says listen up real hard. I am very protective of my peace. These are my girls right here, and I have a few more. I follow because he's talking shit about me. That's why I don't want to even be aware of it. Listen, it's not giving guilty. It's giving taking the high road. It's not. Because somebody said in the comment section, the face and the reactions and this and that is giving guilty. And she said no, it's giving the high road. It's giving swallow. That's what it's giving. Why are you and old boy fighting? So again, even after they were live in the kitchen eating lasagna, and first of all, ain't nobody lasagna better than my mama lasagna. Hey, mama, love you. They then went in the living room with a sitting area, okay, with clear stuff, and had a conversation. Now this is in two parts because I had to cut it up in two parts. So one part is from live bites, the other part I got is from her actual live.
Fighting, we're not. He is fighting with me. I'm not fighting with him, and now I'm gonna leave it at that.
Because we love him.
I wanted him on the show. Loved him on the show. Yeah. He's a talent. Didn't tell me that he was leaving. Didn't have any conversation with me about his issues with the contract. I was the last one to find out. So when I found out, we had to scramble and just grab people to get on the show. Now, what Claudia's saying, I was the last one to find out. He didn't tell me he was leaving. I had no idea about nothing. Do y'all feel like she could have felt betrayed because I got you this job? And this is me asking questions. I'm only asking questions. Do y'all feel like Claudia Jordan could have felt like I got you this job? You've been around here making whatever amount of money per year. Let's say it's a full $250 or whatever. And could she have felt like I helped him get this job? I don't have no beef with him. I rewind a little bit. I helped him get this job. And once he chose to leave without talking to me and left me blindsided and left me in alert because I had to then find someone to replace him or at least fill in for him. Could she have felt betrayed? And from that moment, could she have been saying little mean, slick, fly stuff out of hurt? Could she? Because, one thing, when you are, I'll say this, when you make a choice to leave, you should talk to the people who you on camera with.
No matter what happened, negotiations, whatever shady comment that you could have felt she said to you, whatever the matter. I can agree and say that when you are on camera with people, you should tell them once you made a decision to leave, hey, this is my decision. Now, while Funky was negotiating his contract, he didn't have to tell them shit because that means he was trying to stay, but the power that be would not give him the money he wanted, and so he chose to leave. So we shall see. We shall see.
It's not giving guilty. It's giving taking the high road. That's what it's giving.
Why are you and old boy fighting? We're not. He is fighting with me. I'm not fighting with him. And now I'm going to leave it at that.
Because we love him.
Well, I see this one. How many of us have left jobs and didn't tell them? This is the thing. You don't have to tell. If you're going to quit your job, you don't have to tell your boss until you make that decision. That's true. But I think some people tell people they cool with, hey, y'all know I'm leaving, right? Just so y'all get ready. I may not be here, So we're speculating. We're hearing what Claudia said and just coming up what we think could have been.
I wanted him on the show. Loved him on the show. Yeah. He's a talent. Didn't tell me that he was leaving. Didn't have any conversation with me about his issues with the contract. I was the last one to find out. So when I found out, we had to scramble and just grab people to get on the show. That is that. We said a very classy goodbye to him on the show. He posted it. He has since deleted it. And then he keeps calling me and all kind of names on his live. So,
and that's the get you gotcha. Because once he was going, Claudia's issue is saying once he was going live and what he was saying is what made her upset. And Funky feel like I was saying things because of how I felt they did me. So both Funky and Claudia both are saying somebody did something to me that made me react. Funky saying, well, I felt, because his issue with Claudia, he said Claudia did whatever that pissed him off to where he on live and he was saying bitch this and bitch that. Okay, because only she know what he was saying that was in reference to her. Now we don't know what happened because Funky ain't said the full thing yet. Full thing yet. So we don't know. But her saying, he on his platform calling me bitches and this and bitches that. And you can't, tell somebody how to feel about how you speak to them. Now, I also feel like Funky used the word bitch recklessly in conversation. He does. Can I feel like he doesn't mean bitch disrespectfully? It's possible. However, what he said is hurting her feelings, so she has the right to say, he round here saying this and that and that, and it's about me, so I'm pissed off.
I blocked him because I have to protect my peace. And that's that.
So the fact that she unfollowed Al and blocked Funky, I was like, well, child, what Al do?
I'm not arguing with people in this 2024. I'm not doing it. I was known for being in people's chats. The flame choice was not a dig. I didn't know how deep their issue was. There's a lot of people he don't like. He don't like Chloe Bailey. He don't like Halle Bailey. He don't like this one. He don't like that one. So
child, and that's the shade of it all. If we didn't have fuck on this thing that Funky didn't like, we could have nobody. Now, even her saying that she did not know the beef between Flame and Funky went so deep, to me, that's shady. Because she know Funky keeps saying there ain't no beef between them two. And that was more orchestrated from Flame's point of view and from Toxic K's point of view. And if you think about it, it could be, if we want to drum up some views, let's say the person who, is stepped in to co-host as a guest for a week has beef with the old person who left. So when Funky keeps saying to Flame, you're being used as a pawn and you don't even get it. Now, I remember on Fox, on TGIF, when Funky said, that he would not want Flame on there while he was on there, even as a guest person. He said that. So I'm looking like, Claudia knew. It don't matter if it was something deep down or whatever. You knew that was one person that he said, like, I don't know. Now, him not liking Chloe Bailey or him not liking Haley Child, okay.
If I was going to keep everybody off that he don't like, there'd be nobody. So it was not I didn't know it was that deep because he said it on his page that he don't have no issue with Flame. So y'all, it's not like I went and got Michelle Brown that I know he has a definite beef with. So there's that.
Child, she may be, if Fox, if TGIF bring on AT and Michelle Brown as a guest co-host, that would be the shadiest ever. That will probably make Funky say whatever the issue is he has with Claudia. Because, him and Michelle Brown's beef go back to back when he was in Atlanta and he wasn't doing so well financially. At that time, that was the time when Funky was needed to get his life together. And he said that himself. That's no shade. So if they were to ever bring on Michelle Brown, that would be the shadiest ever, because they have constant, and I won't say beef, because if you think about it, we don't really see Funky talk about Michelle Brown. However, and I don't follow Michelle Brown. I don't follow ATA. I never have, but I know who she is. And she consistently, makes, content, about Funky, around here. So if they were to bring on Michelle Brown, that would be the shadiest shit on YouTube ever. But truth be told, the fact that y'all knew there was some kind of issue between Flame and Funky, even if it ain't no deep one, even if it's just a misguided idea that Funky can't stand that can't stand Flame, you knew there was something there. You know what I'm saying? That's like, now if Funky go do a video with Benny Medina, not Benny Medina, the Medina dude who Claudia used to date, that would be shady. You know what I'm saying? If Funky would go sit and talk to Nene about Claudia, that would be shady. So we shall see.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna say.
You need real housewarming gifts.
I'm gonna be done with it after I say this. You care too much about what people think.
Have you ever had 1,000 people tell you they want you to die?
What? Who said that?
Who cares?
No. It is a lot easier said. No, not this on this particular thing.
The fact that friends said, did they really say that? Did they really say that? She said, well, no, not here. Man, why bring it up? Because if they talk about what happened here, if nobody is currently threatening you because of this, why say, well, I care because I'm getting death threats? Well, not right now, ma'am. And I want to say anybody who do that is dumb. Nobody should be around here threatening nobody because of whatever, okay? But her trying to compare and say, well, you sometime around here, people be threatening me, and that's why I be caring. Block, and blessed.
But having like 1,000 people say negative shit to you, it's very easy to sit there and say when it's not happening to you.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say, don't read it, look away. It's not a big deal. But human beings actually do care.
Yeah.
And when
she called a friend not human. Because human beings care. And this is the thing, I don't have none of the fame that Al, Funky, or Claudia have. But I can say it gets aggravating when you go to your page or whatever and you see this negativity. I just be blocking. Block. And also for your social media, make it to where people who don't follow you can't comment. When you leave your page open for comments from everybody, all the crazies will come out. It's limit your comment section. And it's easier to then filter the crazy, because for you to follow me to say something crazy, you insane. But I can say it is a hard thing getting negative information in, but it's also easy to block that shit out by hitting the what button? The block button.
you have had someone that you work with for 3 years that you actually had love for, and they don't even tell you what they're planning to do, it goes down. There's nothing you can do because they didn't include you in their decision. And then everyone wants to blame somebody because everyone's mad. We're all mad. We're all sad about it. and you got to take the L. And then people, without even finding out what really happened, they run with the most negative, disgusting narrative about you. You help people out. The network did not know who this person was.
Let's rewind that, because Claudia sounded disgruntled that her employee that she got hired left.
Just sit there and say when it's not happening to you.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say, don't read it, look away. It's not a big deal. But human beings actually do care. Yeah. And when you have had someone that you work with for 3 years that you actually had love for, and they don't even tell you what they're planning to do, it goes down. There's nothing you can do because they didn't include you in their decision. And then everyone wants to blame somebody because everyone's mad.
Again, she's voicing her frustrations, because Claudia's mad because she felt blindsided. She's pissed. Even her saying, when you work with somebody for 3 years and I help you with a job, and they do not include you in their decision. And I'm like, technically, Claudia, he did not have to include you in his decision because he's a grown-ass man. So I fully understand her point in saying, we did not know, and last minute we had to find folks to replace you. I'm like, oh, okay. Because Funky had to go. Well, Funky was off his foot surgery. Al was off for some things as well. Claudia was off for a couple of weeks when she was filming that show in the by the water. So each of them have left, and they've had to get somebody covered. This is my thing. While it may not be easy to find somebody to permanently replace Funky, not even, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing to get people to come and sit down and do this. It's not. There are so many people who would want that job. There are so many people who would want that job. And to me, even if you're upset because he left without talking to you, okay, that word, you don't have a hard job to find someone to replace him temporarily. You would, child, go to YouTube. And this is the gotcha. This is the gotcha. They do this shit remotely. You don't even have to find somebody who live in your same state. Y'all don't have to find somebody who have to come in the studio. Y'all have to find somebody who does commentary for a living and has an opinion about stuff. There is 18,733,216 people and probably 18 little people who can do the job easily. And truth be told, if y'all was paying Funky $250K, you can possibly get a newer you can give me $125. Pay me half of what Funky got, and bitch, I'll be there every day. You know what I'm saying? So it aggravates me that Claudia, I understand her upsetness and just her being blindsided. I fully understand that part. But ma'am, do not act like that Funky Dineva was a fucking neurosurgeon of preemie babies, okay? And there's only 2 people who was a freaking neurosurgeon for itty bitty babies, and so it's hard to replace a neurosurgeon for itty bitty babies. It is easy to get somebody to cover on the platform for the time being until y'all can find somebody permanently. It is. That's the get to gotcha. And whoever the replacement person is does not have to be the replacement. There's someone who is stepping in until you find somebody permanently. There are many big time YouTubers around here, and I don't even mean me, even though I would be great on the job, but Alex Rogers. It's because they acting like, they possibly want another person in the LGBTQIA community. You know what I'm saying? So Alex, who happens to be a gay man. Okay, that's fine. But there are also other YouTubers around here. Hell, Campire is also another, gay person, a gay man. Is House Aaron gay? I don't know. My point is, right, DJ Ricky Sky, you know what I'm saying? If they wanted another, because I'm assuming they want a male person, in that shoe, fine. When the show first started, it was a brand new show. They wanted a big name. They got funky, cool, fine by that. However, the show has now been on for 3 years. It is now an established show on the YouTubes of the thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you don't need to rely on having that one big name when your one big name left. The show should not be built on, let's get a one big name person and then that's the get you gotcha. And my only point is there is 18,737,215 people and 18 little people who would want that spot. You could be around here rotating people to find out who they love the most. Okay? Truthfully, and I saw folks saying they want another male, it should be another straight male because you already have Al, who is child gay, bi, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Claudia is, you know what I'm saying, as far as I know, a heterosexual woman. You know what I'm saying? My only point is there are many people that they can find. So Claudia,
mad.
Who, let me rewind, who was complaining about leaving and we don't know and we have to replace, you can replace easily.
Say, don't read it, look away, it's not a big deal. But human beings actually do care. Yeah. And when you have had someone that you work with for 3 years that you actually had love for and they don't even tell you what they're planning to do, it goes down. There's nothing you can do because they didn't include you in their decision. And then everyone wants to blame somebody because everyone's mad. We're all mad. We're all sad about it.
And let me also say this: the people who were the most mad was really Funky fans, because even I felt like people in the comment section on the TGIF live they did their first live back at the holidays. The comment section was horrible, and Funky's fans and his fans who miss Funky were in the comment section going bananas. It was completely crazy. And that was before Funky went live. Before Funky went live, and, at the same time as Fox Soul, TGIF, before he did that on whatever day that was, the fans of the fans were already in the comment section being horrible to Claudia and Al and the girl who was stepping in. Just because Funky said he left, even though Funky's "I left" video was like, it's fine, the money wasn't right, so I just left and I'm gonna build my own shit. And that's what folks missing. He also said he wanna build his own shit. If I can build a vape platform, I can build up mine.
You got to take the L. And then people, without even finding out what really happened, they run with the most negative, disgusting narrative about you. You help people out. The network did not know who this person was.
First of all,
and that's what's hurtful because y'all know what kind of person I am. And that's that. I'm not arguing with people in this 2024. I'm not doing it. I was known for being in people's chats. What? Am I wrong for doing this?
Well, let me tell you something. I got motherfucking time. No, I'm joking.
I got time today, bitch.
No, I'm not going to argue with people, especially people that I used to love. I'm not going to do it.
No.
Used to love.
Because you know what? Whenever it's all said and done and the dust has settled, it's a lot of emotions going on right now.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I think everybody's grown. Some people are just a little growner than others. But when the dust settles, like, you guys want to be able to talk it out and squash it and be friends. But whenever you start talking shit, some things go to a point of no return. You know, and we don't ever want to get to that.
Right. So I answer, then you're gonna clip this and send it to him and say she's talking shit without, and then not even giving him the context, and then it gets worse. So I choose to ignore it.
But it is all in the comments. Like every comment is about that. So I think at some point you do have to address it, and you do have to let him know like it's no shade being thrown either.
He called me all kind of B words. Well, then that's why I rightfully blocked him. Yeah. Do I need to see that and hurt my like make my day negative? No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that, y'all. We're gonna keep shit positive. I got a lot of things to be happy about and proud about, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep finding opportunities for my friends and for us to make money like I always do. Mm-hmm. Anyone that knows me knows I love putting money in my friends' pockets.
And that's where it ended. Look, I'm not saying Claudia is this, that, or the other. Okay. Hearing all of that, Claudia was hurt that Funky chose to quit and did not tell her first. Claudia was hurt that she felt like she had no say-so in what Funky did. Okay? Claudia was upset. You can tell that by what she's saying. That's part one. Even her saying how I got him this job. To me, that could be what Funky thought was shady. And and to wrap this up for right now, because I'll be back live at 9 o'clock tonight. I feel like the whole beef situation between, Claudia blocking Funky, Claudia has unfollowed Al, even bringing up how, Flame Monroe, she did not know how of any issue between Flame and Funky. Even, Funky bringing up how, Tasha K was up here interviewing Flame and was being messy by saying they had a drama. You know what I'm saying? When Tasha said, I had booked the interview with Flame before we knew what was going on here and there and there and there. But when we saw the video, the conversation was about, Funky, and it's crazy. So, honey, it's a mess pot. It's a cesspool of mess. And we just following along. We're following along. Okay. Now we know Funky will be live tonight at 8 o'clock. I will be live at 9 o'clock, whatever. So I said, honey, I go live at 9 o'clock every day. Okay. However, because I'm live after Funky, it's usually an after show of what Funky said if he mentions the Fox Soul bullshit. Okay. If he mentions the Tasha K bullshit, we will discuss that at 9 o'clock. This is messy. It ain't no, and I want to reiterate, Claudia was mad for her reasons. Funky mad for his reasons. Al, what you gonna say? Do I have to watch Fox Soul tonight to see if Al say why because what Al be on tonight? I don't know. And also, unfollowing folk, that don't mean that it has to be like a hard, I can't stand you. But sometimes you don't want to see folk up on your timeline. We don't know. But child, who knows what's going to happen between now and 9 p.m. But when Funky go live at 8, I will be watching, and I'll be live at 9 o'clock, and we can discuss what happened then. The guest host will be Flame. Flame is guest hosting on TJF all this week. Let me see. I don't know if TGIF is done because they're still getting. Now, Funky last night had, I think, over 18,000, 19,000 live watchers. And child, is what it is. TGIF is getting between because I don't watch it for an hour. When I was on there, they had like I think 3,700. It may get up to 5,000 or whatever. That's still a lot of live watchers. Truthfully, TGIF is the highest rated show on Fox Soul for live viewers. Fox Soul again is live all day. They never have thousands and thousands of viewers except during Fox Soul. Now, if they smart, they will, as I feel, Fox Soul does not need to be on 5 days a week. It doesn't. It isn't enough content for 5 days a week. They should do 3 days a week on Fox Soul, TGIF, and then have 2 days of somebody else covering things, okay? But that's not on me, that's on them. But I do not see them canceling Fox Soul because Fox Soul is still high live viewers from 8 to 9 p.m. It may not get up to 18, 19,000. Like, hell, I'm only at 12. Because look, people like mess. People like mess. And when I come to y'all with the stuff, I love that y'all come in and listen and we have a conversation. But even I can't get 17, 18,000 people yet, okay? And if Fox Soul can't, but Fox Soul still getting, up to 5,000 live watchers during their hour, and all the other shows get 100 live watchers, 200 live watchers, maybe 300 live watchers. They not gonna cancel TGIF because it's the highest rated show for their live broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Child, look, we have a good time over here. Look, I always look. The JayBirds know it's lit around here. Okay, this the most popular safe ass corner on the YouTube streets. Okay, I'm waiting for y'all to find out. I'll be waiting for y'all to find me. Okay, that's why I had to split this stuff up separately because y'all know, as I told y'all earlier. Okay, earlier today we discussed Martell and his stuff. Had a whole conversation earlier, but some of y'all wasn't here. Now the video is up on my channel. Go watch it. Okay, and then tonight I'm back tonight. I'm back tonight at 9. Okay, for a longer live chat about other stuff, some fashion stuff, foolishness or whatever. So I'm around here. Anyway, we shall see. Okay, what's gonna happen later on? Okay, this is a good time to have by all y'all. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on social media. Where at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, I will see y'all at 9 p.m. Y'all be good, be safe. I love you all. Okay, do not forget. Don't get swallowed up. I gotta go. Bye.